Welcome back, everyone. We've got another gray day. It's been pretty wet and rainy here, but the work's got to continue. We just calculated we've got 17 days until the kids are expected. And actually Mercedes, who we took to our friend's place, she actually just had her 2 kids the other day. So we're feeling the pressure now that we know it's happening with these goats. So today we're going to focus on getting this wall closed in. We're going to be putting in a quad size door so that we can get our quad trailer in there for cleaning out, getting the hay and stuff kind of moved out of there when it's time. And then we're going to be building some pens inside. So Greg is digging a spot. We're going to use one of the old cement footers that we pulled out from the structure before just to put a post on. We're not going to be doing any sort of deep cement footers or anything like that, just because it's going to be dry. We don't really get frost heaving here.
Not in the soil.
And these are just non-structural walls. So with that, we're just going to get into it.
Okay, so what I want to do is get this. I'm just going to line it up and then we can pound it in. That should be good enough. Okay, that's good. Just gonna make a little mark where I gotta put it in. So from the small side, is that good enough?
Our final 6x6 beam that we already have milled is actually a little bit too short for this wall. So Greg is heading over to mill up another one. And I'm going to start putting some of the wood siding on this little section while he's doing that. So I'm going to try and use up a lot of the scrap wood from the siding that we have, just because we really don't have a whole lot left. And we don't want to run out. I want to be able to do whatever we do on this side, I want to do on the other side as well. So just going to try and save as much as I can and use whatever small pieces will fit in there. So while I was working on that wood siding little section, Greg has been working on getting the wall ready for these windows. So we've got 2 huge windows here that don't open or anything, but we are going to put one on the goat pen side and one on the workshop side right at the front of the building. So we got this one for free off Marketplace, or maybe it was $25, I can't remember. But then there's one behind it that was from, we were going to use it in the house, but then we kind of chipped the edge of it and we weren't sure if the argon gas or whatever's inside for the temperature control was still going to be in there. So we didn't want to put it in the house. But now we finally get to use it. You guys would be so proud. Our junk piles are clearing up. The siding is out of there. These windows are going to be out of here. We just have a couple fence posts left that are kind of garbage ones. So we'll be able to burn those up. It's looking a lot better in here. We've got a sink that we can put into the goat barn as well, just for washing up or whatever. You'll notice that the little travel trailer is gone. We ended up selling that because our plans are kind of changing, and we'll explain a lot of that later on, but it just didn't make sense to have that trailer here anymore. So I wanted to find someone to utilize it over the summer and have some fun in it. And then over here, we just have the old plow truck to get rid of. And this trailer, we're gonna have to get the backhoe on the tractor and crush it up, get it down to usable or smaller pieces that we can take to the dump in a trailer, because we won't be able to tow it out of here. It's too messy. So yeah, it's looking a lot nicer and more tidy around here. We are finally getting some sunshine. It's gonna explode today, I think, because there's so much moisture in the ground, and with this heat, all of the plants are gonna be very, very happy. We are continuing on with building and siding these walls. So all of our batteries are dead right now, so we're going to work on just getting the skirt board in before we can start going on with siding. We might as well just frame this whole wall in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then do all the siding at the end.
We're driving west to the coastline.
So we're gonna be recycling the door that we have in our little dumpy shed in the yard. We're gonna take that door because it's actually a door that we got from friends when they bought their house. They had a chicken coop, they took it down, gave us the door, or we picked up the door because we wanted to have a cool looking vintage door. So we're gonna take that off the old shed and put it here so that there is a person size access to the workshop. And then we'll have a big door as well, but just a smaller door that's easier to go in and out of when you're not trying to take a whole vehicle in there. So the door is a little bit too long and we really want to avoid having to cut too much of it down to fit into the spot. So it doesn't make sense to have the header there when we already have the big header for the roof joist. So now that we've got that piece of wood out, we can keep going. So on this side, we're doing a faux 6x6 by just using a 2x6 because we don't really need to put a huge beam in there, but we want it to look like the other side. And we also kind of bumped it over a little bit just to line it up next to the door, so we're not putting a little tiny strip of siding in between right there. And I think it's going to look so similar that you won't really notice it, but it's still going to have that nice kind of matching siding there. It's going to look good, I think.
that's good. Oh no. Want to pull it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all good.
You should probably pull this one out too.
Why's that?
It was broken.
Oh.
Just for no reason.
So that's the siding on our barn. One thing I've been talking to Katie about that we've really enjoyed is we don't have to worry about making mistakes or having anything not be perfect because it's just the barn. And you can tell in a lot of our carpentry that that's the case. But the way that it turned out, it's old. It's an old barn. It's a new old barn. We're adding a new part onto an old barn, but it's remaining, what's the word I'm looking for? Rustic, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's also like we've had a lot more fun with it, doing different patterns with the siding and stuff. And just that old wood has a lot of character. So we're really happy with how it's turning out. Got a couple little more sections to work on, but we're running out of lumber. So
it's time to hop back on the mill.
Yeah. That'll be in the next video though. So we'll see you then. Have a good few days until we see you then.